friends, and welcome back. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Kait. This channel is all about mom life, foster care, and intentional living, and today's topic is all about intentional living and doing a life audit and the importance of reflection for growth. So if you watched back in the new year, I did a little workbook on goal setting for the new year, and I talked a lot about reflecting on the past. And I think reflection and self-awareness is so important for any sort of growth. If you have physical goals that you want to achieve, or you have financial goals you want to achieve, or career goals you want to achieve, whatever it may be, if you can't be truly self-aware and reflect on what has and what has been, it's really hard to move forward and to grow. The reason why I'm doing this intentional living series is based on myself getting lost in motherhood and kind of finding myself on the other side. You know, knowing who I was as a mother, but not knowing who I was as an individual anymore. And, you know, knowing my purpose, and in 400 bajillion quadrillion chance that I was put on this earth where I live with my family surrounding me. Like, what are we here to do as a family, and what am I here to do as an individual? I listen to a lot of motivational speakers and podcasts, and, you know, I'm always trying to grow and work on my self-development. And in the last video, we talked about what intentional living is, and I'll link it up here if you haven't seen it yet. Go back and watch that one. What do I filter every choice and decision through? What creates an impact? You know, every decision you make is important, and are you making the right decisions to better yourself, better your family, better the others around you, better our world? So what I've designed for you is a life audit workbook. You can find it in the link down below. And this is a free workbook. You can download it from my blog, and it's just going to help you if you have some big goals and you're trying to propel yourself into the future. I think so many of us forget that we have a global responsibility to help others, and it's very easy to get caught up in me. So, you know, maybe that's part of your life audit and your self-awareness, that you're selfish. I feel like I've even struggled with this, and I feel like a lot of people struggle with selfishness. And in this immediate gratification world, and everything is about me, and how can I be better, and how can I do better, and how can I be more successful, it's very easy to get lost in that and forget about focusing on other things that are important. It's so important to be well-rounded and not only focusing on yourself. And you know, there's that saying, it's better to give than to receive, and it's so true. You know, I don't think I truly saw the value of that until I became a foster parent, and I've seen the good and the change that I've been able to make in not only our foster children, but in their families, and how that's impacted the community I live in as a whole. You know, it really just gave me a lot of perspective. And I know I've talked a lot about this, so I'm not going to keep rambling on, because I talked a lot about this in the last video. If you want to know more, watch that. But I think growth of any kind, and I think it's important that we're always growing, because otherwise you just stay stuck and you can become spiritually, emotionally, mentally dead. Like, you're just physically, you know, we can let ourselves go, and we were designed and created for a purpose. And I really want to encourage you to live your best life. I truly have never been happier in my life. I feel like, you know, things that I'm doing have a purpose, and I'm working towards a goal, and I have my aid, again, that's in that last video, my almost impossible goal that I just keep focusing on and thinking about every day, and, you know, just giving my life a different perspective. And it's not just about, you know, living for the weekend. And I don't know if you guys watch The Bucket List Family. They're a huge inspiration to me. But I was watching more, I've watched them for a while, but I was watching more about how they got to where they were. And he was doing this talk in the university that I think they both went to, and he was saying, he read this quote, like, live every day like it's Saturday. And I was just like, it's so true, because in the States and Canada, we live to work. And, you know, you go so many other places in the world and they work to live simply, right? And for us, it's almost like a badge of honor. How busy can we be, and how many sports can our kids be in? And I think it's very easy to just get lost in what is truly important, and that's relationships. And, you know, there's 6 areas that are going to be in this life audit. So I'm going to talk a little bit about it, but it's kind of hard to explain over video. So just go check out the blog link if you want to do it. It'll get sent to your email. Print it out, do this life audit, write down your goals, do this life audit, and then let's talk about growth and where you want to be and how can you get there. So first, for the life audit, we're going to talk about positive habits, negative habits, positive character traits, negative character traits, that sort of thing. And I want you guys to be really honest with yourselves. And, you know, a lot of people struggle with self-awareness. So if you're having a hard time, maybe have someone really close to you, and don't take it personal if they, you know, don't let them offend you if they say that you're quick to anger, or, you know, they think you're a little bit lazy or something like that. Like, these knowing this about yourself is only going to allow you to propel yourself forward and grow. So if you have a hard time with this, ask somebody close to you, a friend, a parent. We're going to talk about time management and productivity and your effectiveness and what are your skills and that sort of thing. 6 dimensions, or the 6 aspects, main aspects of our lives, and I'm going to give you a scale and you're going to rate them, and where do you want it to be and how do you get there. What are the top 3 things you want? What are some potential roadblocks? Identifying the roadblocks beforehand is going to help you so much. You know, what are some new habits you can add? What are some behaviors that you can improve? You know, what are your action steps? And all of this is a pretty in-depth life audit about yourself. I'm really passionate about inspiring other women, especially mothers, to live their best life, to be the best mom they can be, to not get caught up in the mundane and to see the greater purpose. And I'm really passionate about connecting with women. If you feel like you're struggling, please reach out to me. I would love to talk to you. You can send me an email at Kait, K-A-I-T, @lovemotherbeauty.com. Let's talk and let's connect, and let me know how I can help you grow. I am by no means any sort of life coach. I of course have my own struggles. I am not saying I'm a perfect woman or a perfect mother by any means. I have many faults and I'm very aware of them. But again, self-awareness is so important to growth. And you know, life is so good and life is so beautiful, and even when I'm dealing with hard things, I don't let myself get bogged down by that anymore. You know, I really practice gratefulness and contentment, and I'm passionate about sharing that message with other mothers, because I think in this day and age, so many moms struggle with feeling overwhelmed, and then we start dealing with depression and anxiety, and you know, so many issues stem from that. And if I can empower you to make change and have some growth and to live a better life and to have a happier life, then truly part of my mission is to inspire other women, other mothers especially, and you know, create a positive impact, grow, change. Don't get caught down and bogged down in the mundane and the blah and the stuff and you know, the consumerism, me mentality, instant gratification world that we live in. Going back to basics and living a more simple, authentic life, it's been so valuable to me, and I feel like light bulbs have gone off, and I just want to share that with other women. Anyways, I know I'm a little bit rambly in this video, but please check out the life audit, do the life audit, connect with me. I have a lot of other resources coming for you guys, and I would love for you to come on this journey with me. I've changed so much in the past few months, and I can't get over how happy I am and how much easier I can handle hard things. And yeah, like I said, I just want to share that. Anyways, share this video if you know another mom who could use this message. Like this video if you like this sort of content, so I know to keep producing it. I know a lot of you are foster parents that watch. You know, this isn't related to foster care directly, but you know, but the impact of being a foster parent has made me be so much more intentional about my life. So even though they're not directly related, they go a little bit hand in hand. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. And don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you join the community. Bye!